Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Childs. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Going to begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Direct snap to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Pass caught down to the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short game.
Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. See if they can convert the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Oregon
And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down.
And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up in the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Howard's team brings down the returner. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? In the clear at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Defense is coming after him. caught over the middle. It's James.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. That completion sets up a second down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back, it's Childs. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Handed off for a draw. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain, moves the football inside the 5. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. 14, I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Buckeyes. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. It's a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 12, with the carry.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Childs. He makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. That puts them on top in the second half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Great kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll run it to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. And they get set now to try the BAT. The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Back to throw again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's got some room and some blockers here. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Gain of 12. First down for the offense.
And the Ducks moving quickly down the field here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Good enough for first down yardage.
Wide receiver in the ball carrier. Marked down at the 50. That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Gonna run it. It's James. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's James. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On 30 short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Ohio State, and they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
To throw, it's Childs. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's James. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back.